Good morning.
Jinx.
Jinx, you owe me a coffee.
You don't even drink coffee, do you, Heather?
I do. I have my latte right here.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink drip coffee very often, though.
So
not the station coffee, I'll tell you that.
What, 1-2 shots of coffee? What do you?
I'm a double shot of espresso girl.
Double shot. Okay.
Yeah, because it's like 20 ounces. So like a good 10 ounces of coffee to around 10 ounces of milk. Pumpkin spice flavoring today.
That sounds great. Mm-hmm. How appropriate. Fall starts Saturday, you've been saying, Heather?
Yes, Saturday. That's what I have been saying. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's the story. And you chose a really nice picture there for the weather quiz today with the fall colors.
I did, yeah. I was like, I think it's time to bring out I didn't want to have like the falling fall leaves because we're not talking about fall leaves, but like the trails and stuff you can still enjoy when you're out there in the fall. So
checking out, everything that Northern Michigan has to offer. Yeah. But I don't know about you. I'm not ready for it quite yet. I'm enjoying seeing a little bit of the color change, but it's like, hold up, school just started again.
Right.
We'll just kind of ease into things.
I know it feels like summer was just like a small blip, and then we're back to seeing cooler weather soon.
Yeah.
But I don't mind seeing the 80s, but I know like once we get past the first day of fall, and when the first day of fall is forecasted to be 80 degrees, I think most of us will be tired of that because I think it should be a little bit cooler. Like I want to pull out the sweaters and the flannels and like actually bundle up, get the fall wardrobe out, which I have most of it out just by happenstance from moving, but yeah.
Yeah, you have your fall attire, nice fall color on today, Heather.
Yeah, I had to bring out the fall dress today. I was like thinking super early this morning. I'm like, what dress? And I'm like, eyes are like half open. Oh, that one looks like, that's good enough.
Your personal stylist didn't have it waiting for you when you got to work, Heather?
No, they called in sick today. So, you do what you can. You gotta just sometimes do it yourself if you want the job done.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you joining us here on this Tuesday. We already have people commenting and guessing here on the weather quiz, Heather.
Wow.
So might as well get into it, yeah?
Yeah. We'll start off with the weather quiz this morning. And if you guys have any answers or questions, pop them in the comments. Brendan will read them. Yep. And then we'll show you that full forecast too, if you're wondering. So it is actually Michigan Trails Week. I don't know if you guys knew that. So we're kind of on that topic. How many miles of state managed trails are there in Michigan? This is managed by the DNR at least. So is it 5,250 miles, 8,000 miles, or more than 13,000 miles? Brendan's 2 for 2 this week.
Doing well.
Yeah. Gabe, did you guess this one, or were you just back there hitting the space bar?
Oh, he said he's 2 for 2, Heather.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't hear him on my IFB still. I don't know what's going on.
Sounds like you're going to be talking to engineering after this.
But you know what? It's okay. I can just use that as an excuse if I don't want to hear Gibbs' voice. I heard it all morning.
I'll relay his messages too.
Okay, good. We're going to start off this morning with a very cool live look here over Roscommon County. There's a lot to talk about in this picture. And some spots are waking up to some fog, especially in the northern lower. So if you are traveling anywhere early this morning, heading out the door, just know you could be seeing some low to 0 mile visibility. And that's the story in Roscommon. Even though we're looking at the lake, you could see that there's that fog, that deep layer of clouds, just like a blanket right over the top of the county. And then there's also some steam coming from the water because the water temperature is a lot warmer than what the air temperature is this morning. So we'll show you what those temperatures look like. Some places saw freezing this morning. So Bob and Raber, our weather watcher, said he had ice on his bird bath this morning when he woke up. And then also in Grayling, also was 32. They're only at 34 right now, warming up. At least Houghton Lake's at 37, so that's why it's starting to improve a little bit there. But 36 over in Cadillac, 44 in Traverse City this morning. You could see my Siri wants to chime in right now. Visibility, it's worse over in Newberry at 1/2 mile to 0 mile visibility in some spots over in Luce County. And then 0.8 of a mile visibility in Grayling, 0 Houghton Lake, and then 5 at least 1/2 mile visibility over in Cadillac. So those spots are the main weather story for who's going to see that fog in those low-lying cooler areas today. As far as the rest of the forecast, though, we're going to see mostly dry conditions. We talked about the dry weather we're going to see, but there is some chances for some showers. So we'll pull out Stormcast and show you. We're going to see some nice, dry, sunshine weather throughout the morning and afternoon. Also, winds will be calm unless you're close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes. We're going to see an isolated pop-up shower in our southern counties around dinner hour. That will continue to move off the map a little bit. Then we'll see another round of some isolated rain chances Wednesday morning, and then that will move off too. But just in time for the evening, we'll see some more chances for some rain. Could see an isolated storm. Models are really not agreeing on the timing of all this. And I'm going to show you one model, and then I'll show you another one. But this is the GFS model right now. You can see there's a little bit more increasing cloud cover. And then Wednesday, more of that stays to our south and then moves to the north later on. The Euro model that I prefer, you can see here, we'll see a little bit of clouds, those isolated showers Wednesday. And then most of that will stay mostly over Manistee, Ludington area. And then we'll see another round of rain showers, maybe a storm Thursday night. So the weather is kind of iffy around this time of year. We're planning for all of that, but we do have the isolated chance for a storm or two coming up here. Today, though, we'll see mostly sunny skies in the eastern upper peninsula. Temperatures in the 60s. Winds will be calm. We'll see 64 over in Rogers City, 68 in Grayling and Mayo, 70 for Traverse City. So a nice warm day on the western side of the northern lower. 69 in Ludington, 67 over in Cadillac, so comfortable weather. Tonight, our lows will not be as cool as what we saw last night. So that is the good news if you don't want to be waking up to freezing temperatures just yet. We'll see mostly clear skies, increasing clouds on the western side of the map, mainly in the overnight hours. And that's when we'll see an isolated shower, mostly to our south. So late showers in our southern counties, temperatures in the 50s. Our extended forecast, we're going to see some nice dry weather today, isolated showers tonight, not enough to even write in the extended forecast, but we will see that chance there. Wednesday, Thursday, as I mentioned, isolated shower and storm chances. Really just depends on the timing of that, but that's what we're looking at. Gradually warming up, though. So Friday, 70s and 80s, first day of fall, Saturday. Nice dry weather for the weekend if you want to have some last, chances to enjoy the nice sunshine, maybe lay out by the pool, balcony, something like that. Enjoy the nice weather while we still have it.
Thank you, Heather. We got Christopher at the top of our list, per usual. On this Tuesday, he's reporting 52 and partly cloudy in Farmington Hills. We got Paul saying, hi, everyone. Our friend Susan Lash Sims is watching again from Kalkasket's sunny where she is. Who else do we have here? We got Michelle watching. Kathy's watching as well. Hey, Kathy. She's reporting sunshine and clouds in Mansalona. Jackie is watching as well. It was 38 when she got up this morning. And Heather, she loves the color of your dress. Very fall looking.
Thank you.
Got Gail watching, 39 degrees in Kingsley with some sun. And yes, Gail, Gib did show me the pictures of some bears from some trail cameras, right, Gib?
Oh, we have a fun bear video. I can show that if we want. Do you want to?
Where are you going, Heather?
I was going to go get my water. My throat's very dry, but my water is not close by. So.
Thank you for bringing that up. Heather was showing a bear video during the TV show this morning. Yeah,
so Nancy, one of the Nancys that sent us 2 viewer photos. This one is in Johannesburg. I think he was very hungry when he was out there.
Very, very hungry.
Very hungry. A late summer snack. So he's drinking the sugar water out of the hummingbird feeder. He thought it was for him. Look at his tongue, too. I just noticed that. Just like going crazy.
Sorry to the hummingbirds. No more sugar water for you.
No, but I don't know if there's many hummingbirds left right now. They should be maybe flying.
I was downstate a couple weeks ago in Port Huron, and I saw a couple hummingbirds, and I was surprised because it was, well, I'm not a bird expert, but I thought kind of late in the season. So So maybe we are getting toward the end of that, but maybe the bear is just helping Nancy out with
cleaning her yard stuff. So thought I would show that since that's on topic right now.
There's a pane of glass in between. It looks like Nancy and that bear, so that's good.
Thank God for that. Yeah.
So we have Christopher guessing 8,000 miles for the quiz question. Our friend Chris is in Pontiac this morning. She's visiting with her sister for the week, and she's also enjoying her pumpkin spiced coffee.
Oh, yes, always a good choice.
Kathy's not ready for the snow. I think a lot of people can
She
agree
is
with
ready?
you. Is not ready.
Oh.
Is not ready, yeah. Let's make that clear. Kathy's not ready.
No.
Got Nancy watching from East Jordan. She's guessing 13,000 miles. Jackie is guessing the same, 13,000 plus miles. Susie Q is watching as well. Hello to you. She's saying good morning, Brendan, and beautiful Heather.
Oh, thank you.
She's saying you both look great. She's off to swim and then ride her bike. Kathy is guessing C, also that 13,000 plus option. We have Wally watching. He's saying good morning, Heather and Brendan, watching from Mayo, and he's guessing the C option as well, 13,000 plus miles. Susie Q is guessing the same. Carol's watching as well. Good to hear from you, Carol. Susan Lash Sims is guessing the C option. My mom's watching as well. Hey, Mom. Hey, Benji. Hey, Dad, if he's watching. She's saying, good morning, friends. Beautiful fall day. It rained yesterday. Hopefully not all day, so Benji could get his walk in.
Yeah, I'm sure she probably took advantage of the dry time if there was one.
Got our friend Tom watching as well. Is thanking you, Heather, for the fabulous forecast.
Oh, yes, I tried.
He's going to go camping for a few days.
Oh, fun.
And Wally is reporting 39 degrees right now, too. Christopher said it's always interesting to see when the weather models don't agree in the fall season, but it's more interesting when it's the winter season as well.
Yeah, the winter season is, when they don't agree, it's like, want to shake the computer.
That's when your years of schooling comes in handy.
That's when you go with it and you hope that your knowledge is enough to verify. Sometimes it's like, I'm showing you this and it might not pan out. Sometimes it's just how Northern Michigan is. Yeah. I know you guys don't like when meteorologists are non-committal, but it is a tough job. And I do still have my job the next day. So I know some of you will come at me with that, but I will count that as a positive.
She'll continue showing off her fall wardrobe the next day and the next day. Yeah,
I will. Yeah. Maybe a golden yellow tomorrow.
We shall see. Yeah, what comes tomorrow. We have our friend David. He chimes in from time to time, and he's here to talk sports here. He said, good morning, David from Baltimore. This past Sunday, the O's clinched a playoff spot, and they came back and won in 11 innings against the team, the Rays, that's chasing them. They're trying to win the division. I guess it would be the O's are trying to win the division and have a first-round bye in the playoffs. Heather, he wants to know if your friend is still watching the O's.
I just moved out of my apartment with her. She's my roommate. And I don't think she has had a lot of time because she's going back to school. So I'm sure she's like paying close attention to, ESPN, but I don't think she's had a lot of time to sit there on the couch and watch TV. She should be packing, really, because she's got to move out here soon. So she should actually be busy packing. And I know she was sending me pictures yesterday of stuff asking if it was mine still. So I don't think she had time to watch.
She's been busy.
Yeah.
Well, David's been keeping track, obviously. And he said, let's go O's. Looking forward to an exciting October. Our friend and weather watcher Alice is watching. She's saying it was a chilly morning. Had to put on her winter coat this morning.
Yeah, it was cold on the eastern side, too. Alice, to answer your question that you asked in the voicemail, Mark is not sick. He just is using his vacation time.
Yep.
Taking some rest and relaxation, I'm sure.
I know people are wondering the same thing with Joe last week. People were wondering, is your health okay? Yeah, just taking some time off.
Just like pop Heather in wherever we need her.
Yep. Susan Radka is watching. There's been a lot of Susan Radka talk this morning with the Northern Lights that some people saw last night across Northern Michigan. We got some beautiful pictures. And Susan took these 10-second videos and had the Northern Star right in the middle. And then she compiled all these pictures. And it was a really cool picture. Showed all the stars circulating around the North Star. It's really because of the rotation of the Earth and all that. But
and then she accidentally captured the Northern Lights.
And exactly. Thanks for bringing that up. In that process, she captured the Northern Lights. Exactly. She said she fell asleep late night. No kidding, Susan. We got
that's
your
what we were
email.
saying earlier. I was like, even during the break, I was like, I don't know if she's going to nap today or what.
She sent the email a little after 2 o'clock this morning, and I was watching during our first Facebook Live around 6:15 or 6:20. We were even saying, Susan, when are you going to sleep? And here she's watching again. We love the fact that you're watching, but get some rest, Susan. You've been busy. Our friend Sandy's watching as well, saying good morning. She saw the Northern Lights last night. Incredible. And she'll be sending us some pictures, and you can try to use them on tomorrow's show or this week. Smiley face. Just make sure you use that hot shots at upnorthlive.com. Is it hot shot or hot shots?
Hot shots, plural.
Plural, okay.
Yeah, or weather at Up North Live too, if that's easier for you.
Okay.
Upnorthlive.com, that is. So they both go to the same place. Joe gets both of them.
We'd love to see him, Sandy. We have David watching. There were, David again, another comment here. We got his comment saying there were 37,000 plus at the O's game Sunday. It rained before and after the game.
It's a lot of people. But it was fun though. With that many people. Yeah.
At Camden Yards. Alice is saying that she has a lot of relatives in Port Huron, a lot of relatives on her grandmother's side, the Donahue family. Thank you for passing along, Alice. It is a small world, and I'm sure we have some connection there somewhere.
I'm sure there's something, yeah.
Sandy's guessing 13,000 plus miles. Alice is guessing the 8,000 option. Paul said the forecast is also great with Heather. Oh, forecast is always great with Heather is what he wanted to say.
Oh, thank you.
And Christopher saw on Facebook a meteorologist post meteorology textbook page, and it definitely looked Greek to him and made his head hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, when meteorologists post pictures like that, it's just kind of annoying to me because it's like, yeah, you have to learn it. It's part of the major. And if you're whining on social media about it, doesn't make it better.
Right. That's Heather's take on the situation.
That's my hot take. Just like deal with it.
Heather's hot take. Yeah. Susan's sending us a bunch of sleeping emojis. Yeah, go take a nap.
Go to bed. I'm telling you to go to bed,
go
Susan.
Take a nap. Sandy's thanking us for the emails, and Peggy is watching. Appreciate that, Peggy. And Susie talking about a Dr. Donahue in Cass City, who was a great doctor. So, all right, it's time to reveal the answer, please, Heather.
Yes, it is 13,000 plus miles. So that's how many miles of state-owned trails that the DNR manages themselves across Michigan.
Lots of options.
Lots of options.
Check out, yeah.
I've done quite a few, but I still have quite a few to go.
Thousands and thousands. Of miles there.
They asked on Twitter, how do people, recreate on them? And a lot of people were saying like hiking was like a top one, but like the second one was biking too. So all the options.
Yeah. A couple more comments here. We'll wrap things up. Wendy is saying good morning from foggy Prudenville. And nice job, Wendy. You got the weather quiz right. Nice job. Steve likes the cool weather, and Christopher is now 1 for 2 on this Tuesday. And yeah, Wendy's not too far from where that camera is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I love what this camera has shown so many different things all morning, but it's been very interesting to keep our eye on it as the sun is now hitting the lake just like right at the right angle to reflect there.
And Susie Q is talking about the trails too, I'm guessing. 1 for 2, would love to check out more of them between Gaylord to Mackinac City, or she's been from Gaylord to Mackinac City, if I'm reading that correctly. And
I imagine snowmobile trail, probably the Mackinac Trail.
That is possible.
Yeah.
My mom's commenting that that would be my grandpa. My mom's dad had Donahue friends. Oh. One was a police officer, so I wonder if there's that connection there. And Christopher talking about his family history. He's been working on that since 2005, and he has 10,000 names for his family.
Wow.
He's, really connecting all the dots there with this family tree.
My family is kind of a mystery, so.
Why is that?
My grandma immigrated from Italy when she was younger, And so her birth certificate's missing because her mom threw it away.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't know a lot about at least that side of the family. It's not the Bricca side. That's her married name.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about the Bricca side because my grandpa died before I was born. So there's that part of the Italian family I don't know. And then my grandmother on my mom's side, she was adopted by her grandmother because her mom was not around. Okay. So don't know a lot about her because she was dead well before we were born. So it's just like a lot of missing pieces.
Yeah. And that's too bad because it really does open up a lot of conversations and connections.
Yeah. And I remember when I was like younger, I talked to my Italian grandma's side a little bit about like the family tree because we had to do it for school, but it was a little bit vague then. And I don't know where all those papers ended up going when we like moved from California to Idaho. So no idea, but yeah, one of these days, maybe we'll try to figure it out.
Sandy's saying, Heather, you need to do Ancestry.com.
I've thought about that or 23andMe, but I decided that like maybe when I'm in my 30s and I'm very bored, that might be something I do. I'm not at that point yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just like
you have
something later.
A lot going on. Yeah, maybe someday. Sandy's saying that's how she found out she's Italian when she thought she was French.
Oh. I mean, they're kind of close.
I was going to say, looking at a map, not too far away, but always nice to know, where your ancestors came from. Mm-hmm. And Christopher's saying you need to do your family history, Heather. You'll be amazed at what you find out. Trust me. And apparently you can also use family search as well, is what Christopher's saying. So we are almost at 9 o'clock. Heather, what do you say we let our friends go for now?
Yeah, we'll meet you right back here tomorrow.
We'll be here.
Have a good Tuesday.
Bye-bye.